Hey guys, it's Kimberly. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little get ready with me for this like rose gold kind of look. I felt like doing a fall look, but it's still summer, so I decided to go pink because it makes me feel like fall. But pink is all summer and spring, so that's what we did today. And yeah, I just hope you guys like this. And yeah, let's get started. Hey guys, so I did already use my primer and foundation, though everything that I've already put on my face will be listed down below, but I also did all of my color correcting, concealer, Tarte Sculptor, setting powder, and baking. It's all been done already. I just felt like focusing on everything else for this video. So I'm going to start off with my brows, and I'm going to use the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. Yeah, that didn't actually focus. But same pattern I always do, so I'm going to outline along the bottom and then along the top, and then I'll use that same powder to fill in anywhere that looks a little empty or patchy. You know, my brows get messy, so Q-tip, blend, and then Q-tip again. Then I'm going to set it in place and get all my hairs in place with the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. I'm really loving this brow gel. Like, it doesn't look like gel. Now I'm going to move on to my NYX Matte Bronzer. I'm going to place this in the hollows of my cheeks and up into my temples. And then I'm just going to buff in and blend it and make sure it doesn't look patchy. And I'm also going to place a little bit of this on my nose. And, you know, on my double chin, kind of hide that a little bit. Not make it disappear, but hide it. I'm going to use the Sonia Kashuk Blush in Melon. This is just such a nice, light, very natural color, and I was going for a very natural look. So I'm placing it on the apples of my cheeks and then blending it out, and I did have some trouble blending, but I got it to work. Now you know I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. Like always, you know, even with a natural look, I'm still going to contour. So I'm not going to go too sharp with the cheekbones, but I'm just going to go very light and then just bring a little bit up onto my temples. Just like, not even all the way to my temples, just in the general direction of my temples. I'm not even contouring my nose, I'm just placing very, very, very little contour powder on my nose just to give it a little bit of shape. Of course, I am going to be sculpting out my jaw and covering that double chin though. You know, always. I'm just using this big fluffy powder brush to blend it all together and make it look a little bit more natural. I wanted to kind of brighten under my eyes, so I tried to use the banana powder to do that, but it really just didn't do anything for me at all. Like, as you can see, I don't think there's any kind of difference being made at all, but I did it anyway. But I'm gonna zoom you in, and we're gonna get started on the eyes. Using the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, I'm gonna go into Strange, which is an almost white color, to give my eyes a base to help blending later on. Going into the Rock Nudes by Maybelline New York, I'm using the pure white on my inner corner, and it was actually very, very hard to blend because it was a very coarse powder. But I'm just placing this along the inner corner and just wrapping it around, so it's going to go on my lash line as well. And then I'm going to move on to the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette using the color Cashew Chew. This is going to be a transition color in the crease, and so I'm just going to lightly buff that in and wrap it around. I'm going to kind of smoke out the eye, so I'm going to start this process now by putting it on the lower lash line. Then going into that same palette, I'm going to use Almond Truffle, and again, just blend that into the crease. And yeah, y'all know what crease work is. Layer the color, blend it out. Blend and buff and layer. Over and over until it comes out to a nice, pretty color. And then again, bringing that around to my lower lash line. This is just a clean crease brush that I was just using just to blend without adding any more color. And then y'all know, with my Q-tips all the time, I was just cleaning that up. Going back into the Naked 3 palette, I'm going to use the color Limit. And it's just a nice pink color. So I'm just going to place that color on the middle third of my lid. And I'm just going to layer the color on and basically just pack it on there. And then I'm going to take that clean brush again and blend it into the white. Now I'm going to go into the color Nooner, which is just a little bit darker. And I'm going to do the same thing but on the outer third of my lid. So I'm going to pack the color on, and then you'll see that blending brush again, just blending it into the color Limit. Then I'm going to place that on my lower lash line and then use the same blending brush to blend it into the white. So I'm going to go into the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette and grab this color called Nougat. I just wanted to bring some pink back into the crease, so yeah, I'm just going to blend a little bit of it into the crease, and then I'm going to just blend out with a clean brush again. I just wanted to get my lashes started on curling because I'm not going to be wearing falsies today. This liner is actually amazing, but I don't know anything about the brand because I just bought it on Wish because that's where my sister got it, and after trying hers, I had to have it. But yeah, most of the liner footage was out of frame, so you'll just get a little few clips. But I just did a very thin liner and a very tiny baby kitten wing. Well, light and kitten wing for me, anyway. Probably thicker for some people. Afterwards, I'm using the Marc Jacobs gel liner, like always. And I'm just going to put that into my tight line. That's going to be a really quick process, but it always makes my eyes water, so you're going to see a Q-tip getting shoved into my tear duct area. That just catches the teardrops before they can fall and ruin my foundation and everything. Just a little tip for those of y'all that have the same problem. Of course, I'm using the same liner to go into my waterline, and I'm going to use that to connect from one corner to the other. I'm going to make sure that the line is straight on my wing, and then I'm going to wrap it around my tear duct area to make sure it's connected to the top liner. And I'm just doing that on both eyes. And then you'll see me curling my lashes again, because my lashes are so straight. That's why I curled them once and then let them straighten out before curling them even more. Just hoping that I'll have a better chance at them staying a little bit more curly. They're so straight, they actually get tangled up in my lower lashes, which is so frustrating. Like, unless you have eyelashes as straight as mine, you don't understand how annoying it is. But yeah, so I'm just curling them, and then I'm going to go in with my Milano Icona Emotion Aloud Waterproof Mascara. Y'all know I've been loving this lately. It is so waterproof, like ridiculously waterproof. So yeah, I'm just going to place this on my lashes. Like I said, I'm not wearing falsies today, just because with the more natural look, I don't actually have any more natural lashes left. I need to buy some more. So I just went with what I got, which is the ones I was born with. So yeah, there's me putting them on, putting mascara on. Next, I'll be going in with my highlighter. This is the City Color Highlight Trio. I haven't used it in a while, but I wanted to just go, like I said, more natural with this look, so I pulled this one out. And I'm just going to place it on my cheekbones, of course, because that's where it goes. And onto the apples of my cheeks. And then, you'll know I like to bring it up a little bit onto, like, up towards my temples. And I am blending it. I don't want just a straight line. Then I'll go with the other apple and that apple. Both rounded cheeks. Yeah, when I said light and natural, I didn't really mean it. Not when it comes to highlighter. I'm placing just a tiny little bit on my nose, and then very, very little on my forehead. And then I'll brush some on my upper lip. Like right there on my cupid's bow. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my lips with Too Faced Melted Lipstick. And this is the color Melted Chihuahua. It's almost exactly like my lip color, but it's a little bit different. A little bit more brown to it, I guess. A little bit more mauve-y. And it just felt like it went very well with this eye color. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And you all can see that my liner's a little messed up over there. So this is the finished product. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked this look. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And also, don't forget you guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @shewhospeaks, underscores instead of spaces. And I'm also on Snapchat at kimberly.nicole with a K, not a C. Yeah, follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat if you want to. You'll get to see little sneak peeks into stuff like this, like these videos. And if you follow me on Twitter, then I will be able to do polls and you guys will be able to help me make decisions about what videos to film. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!